First of all, let's recap on the basics. How does one go about building a mailing list? And what are the best marketing techniques to ensure that it keeps growing? Of course, to begin with, you need the most important tool for building and managing a mailing list, an autoresponder. An autoresponder is essentially a piece of software that manages a mailing list on your behalf. It saves you a ton of time in the long run, and it's really not an option to go without. Specifically, an autoresponder is what you'll use to create your opt-in form. This is where your visitors will enter their names and their email addresses in order to subscribe. From there, the autoresponder will then be where the database of users is stored, and it's where you'll send your messages. These tools allow you to message huge lists without using the BCC function of your email. What's more, autoresponders also give you lots of information regarding your emails. For instance, they can tell you what percentage of them are actually getting opened. They also provide you with other powerful features, such as the ability to include the recipient's name inside the message. This way your email can say, "Hey John," instead of being generic and the same for each subscriber. Autoresponders also allow you to implement a double opt-in, meaning that subscribers need to respond to a confirmation email and confirm their interest. This protects you from spam and from people who aren't really interested in reading your messages. More importantly, autoresponders allow people to automatically unsubscribe rather than requiring you to manage it manually. For all these reasons, an autoresponder is an absolutely essential tool and not something that you can do without. Three of the bigger autoresponders out there are Mailchimp, GetResponse, and Aweber. Unfortunately, these tools aren't free, so you will need to pay. Also unfortunate is the prices are not set fees, which makes it really quite hard to directly compare the value on offer. Let's just take a look at what I mean. Now, here we can see the fees for Mailchimp, and you can see that the monthly fee increases in line with the number of subscribers. So if you have 500 subscribers or up to 500 subscribers, then you pay $10 a month, and it goes all the way up to $240 a month if you've got 50,000 subscribers. Now, as you can see from this slide on Aweber, their fee structure is slightly different. Regardless of how many subscribers you have to pay a monthly, quarterly, or yearly fee, and you can see it's $19, $49, or $194 respectively. But on top of the monthly fee, you also have to pay an additional monthly fee depending on your number of subscribers. So you can get up to 500 subscribers included in your monthly fee. But after that, the prices do go up. So 501 to 2,500 subscribers is going to cost you an extra $10 a month. If you go up to 5,000 subscribers, that's another $30 a month. 10,000 subscribers, it's $50 a month. And up to 25,000 subscribers, it's another $130 a month that you have to find. GetResponse, on the other hand, has another fee structure, and theirs is sort of similar to Mailchimp. For 1,000 subscribers, it'll cost you $15 a month. Then it goes up right the way up to $450 if you've got 100,000 subscribers. So as you can see, the right choice for you will likely depend on how big you expect your mailing list to grow and how quickly. Now, once you have your autoresponder, the first thing you have to do is build your opt-in form. And this will give you a piece of code that you can paste into your HTML to embed it into your website. So what do you do with this form and where do you put it? One place to use an opt-in form is on a landing page, which in this case will be a squeeze page. A squeeze page is a single page on a website that is entirely dedicated to getting people to sign up for your list. This will use a very minimal design with no external links and no adverts for other products or pages. At the same time, all of the text is going to be in service of promoting your mailing list and selling its benefits. If you're unsure of how to build a squeeze page, then you can do it easily by using a WordPress site and installing the OptimizePress theme. And you can read more about it at optimizepress.com. The idea is that you can then use PPC advertising, that's pay-per-click, and other forms of marketing in order to ensure that you're driving traffic to that page. Likewise, though, you can also use your opt-in forms on your blog or on your website. This way, you can surround your form with your regular content, and that's where the power of content marketing really comes in. Of course, you can add your opt-in form to your home page. Here it should be front and center. One thing you should always ask yourself when designing a website is, what do you want the first thing your visitors to do to be? What is the purpose of the website? What is the ultimate objective? The smart marketer knows that their mailing list is the most valuable asset, and as such, this should take front and center stage on the homepage, and every element should be in service of that. Think of your homepage as a funnel that leads to the opt-in form. At the same time, you can also use your mailing list in your sidebar as a widget. This way, it will be site-wide and a constant reminder of its existence. Thereby, anyone browsing your site will be likely to sign up whenever they see the form there if they're sufficiently impressed with your content. And one more tool to make sure that your audience definitely sees your opt-in form and engages with it is the use of a popover. A popover is like a pop-up, except it doesn't open in a separate window. Instead, it pops up within the browser and sits on top of the content of the website. Your visitors will then need to either enter their email or click close in order to continue browsing. Many bloggers say that the popovers increase their subscriptions by several 100%, so this is a very worthwhile technique. But do keep in mind that popovers also rub people up the wrong way. You don't want to overdo this because it ultimately prevents your visitors from seeing the content that they came to enjoy. It takes up their time, it's invasive, and that can really damage your brand if you're not careful. This is why you should use a popover plugin that gives you advanced functionality. There's no point in showing your mailing list as soon as someone lands on your site anyway. Why would they be interested in signing up when they've never heard of you and haven't read one bit of text? Instead, then, use smart algorithms to create popovers that only show when the visitor has spent a significant amount of time on your site, or when they've scrolled down the page a certain amount. Likewise, make sure that your popovers don't show when people return to your site a second time, and make sure that they're easy to close, even on mobiles. A great tool for making popovers is SumoMe, and you can install it for WordPress from within the WordPress dashboard, or you can come here to wordpress.org/plugins/SumoMe. There are some other plugins that do the same thing available too. But finally, you'll also be able to embed the opt-in forms directly into your content. This way, the objective is to make your articles and blog posts serve as free tasters for your mailing list. The idea is to show your audience that you know your stuff, that you're capable of writing engaging content, and that you're focused on delivering value. If they read lots of your content and they're consistently impressed with the quality and value you offer, they'll want more, and they'll want to know about the new content and projects you're working on. And that's when they'll be likely to sign up for your mailing list. Think of the way Starbucks will sell their new coffees, by standing outside with free samples and then offering them to passers-by. Your website visitors are people who are just stopping by on the information superhighway. You need to use your content to lure them in, and that means you need to keep offering amazing value. And don't shy away from actively encouraging people to sign up. Don't just paste your opt-in form into the corner of your website and hope your fans will find it. Instead, blow their minds with some incredible high-quality content and then remind them about your mailing list where they can get much more similar information. This way, you're already building a relationship with your audience at the same time as you're getting them to sign up.